You guys, what up? This is Cobus. I'm so stoked about this video. First things first, I know you're wondering about it. Cymbal giveaway. Just so you know, it is open up worldwide. So regardless of where you live in the world, you can win a killer Sabian HHX 18-inch thin crash, which is like one of my favorite cymbals of all time. The phenomenal folks at Sweetwater, who I'm working with on this video, I've been a customer of theirs for a really long time, which is why I hit them up for the new equipment that I'm using. But they are actually providing one cymbal for somebody in North America to win, and then the amazing folks at Sabian are providing another cymbal for somebody to win elsewhere in the world. So if you want to win this cymbal, just go to the description. There's a link. You just click on it, and if you complete the form on the other side, we'll pick a winner at random. Also, and this is super exciting because I'm obsessive, but I just created a very thorough list of 99% of every single piece of equipment in this entire studio. So that's the first link in the description below. If you want to click on that, open up that page, you can actually follow along on that page with the gear that I use as I'm talking about it. If you want to read more details about it, or if you like something, you can actually buy it right there, and probably right now you can buy it at like a really low price because it's Black Friday, Cyber Monday, but no pressure. Otherwise, you can just follow along when I talk about the gear. So let's get to it. I think this is my sharpest key. Okay, here we go. I'm so stoked. Okay, here we go. What do we got? I mean, I know what we got because I ordered it. Dope, dope. Sweets. Our sweet way of saying thank you. Friggin' sweets. Never gotten sweets from Amazon. You want a sweet, Jake?
I would love a sweet.
Okay, you want a Tootsie Roll, Smarties, Laffy Taffy?
I'll take a Tootsie.
Tootsie, I'll take a Tootsie with you. There you go.
Gracias.
We don't have Tootsie Rolls in South Africa. This is gonna be very annoying to you guys.
Tootsie Rolls, like, they take a while, bro.
That's great. Let's see what we got. We got packing material, you know? Didn't order it, it's free. Ooh. That's gorgeous, man. There's nothing like a new cymbal. Woo! The international winner will get this exact cymbal. I will send this out to you. I won't lick it, probably. Some more free packing material. First things first, the new GoPro Hero 8s. I got 7 of them. This is so exciting. And also, I'm not saying I got 7 every time to be flexing. I don't want to be flexing, you know? I'm very thankful. I'm stupid thankful. It's just ridiculous to me that I have 7 of these insane cameras right now. So sick, dude. This is gonna look so much better on camera too, because it's gonna fade into the background. I haven't upgraded my cameras in 5 years, almost 6 years. I've been using these Hero 3 Pluses for 6 years, so there's about to be a serious upgrade in video quality. 4K, 60 frames a second, 100 megs a second bitrate, Pro Tune, hyper smooth that I'm not gonna use because the cameras aren't gonna move, but you know, it's there if I need it. I couldn't be more excited. This is gonna be so dope. Then I got some memory cards for them. Oh, these are sick. Some Megami cables. These are TRS to XLR. They are for the new monitors that I got. I've never had Megami cables. I've heard they are amazing, so I can't wait to try them out. What is this little box? Where's that sharp key at? It's like Christmas. Unlabeled box. I don't even know what's inside. Ah, Scarlett Solo. So I'm gonna use this little bad boy at my home studio in my bedroom. What is this? ISO acoustics. Ah, these are isolated stands for my studio monitors. I'm gonna be putting these underneath the studio monitors. So that is box number 1. Box 2 of 3 and 3 of 3 are the same box. So I'm just gonna open up both because I just wanna make sure, you know, you never know. Especially if both of them maybe have sweets in them. I'm probably not gonna have sweets in them, that's fine. I don't need more Laffy Taffy. I know what this is, because it's not difficult to see what this is. I don't know how to pronounce that. Focal? Let's see, YouTube. I think it's French actually. You were in France, weren't you, Jake? Mm-hmm. Focal.
Could be.
Here we go, with Simon Cote from Sweetwater. Tell me how to pronounce this, Simon.
Simon Cote, the National Sales Manager of Audio Plus Services. We are the distributor of Focal professional monitors.
Focal.
Thank
you, Simon Cote. You have a wonderful last name. Okay, here we go. So this is the Focal Shape 65. I've been using these monitors for, gosh, 8 years. And they're like mid-range monitors, and these are like really nice pro-grade monitors. It's gonna take some getting used to, but I'm so stoked about upgrading monitors. I feel like it's one of the most important things to upgrade. I did not pick the sharpest. Are these grills? Are they covers? I feel like grills are something else. Grills for the monitor? I feel like that's kind of gangster. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like France. I'm just kidding. I've never been to... it probably doesn't smell like France. I haven't heard great things about how France smells. I'm not going to put that in the video. It's wrapped in this like little like woolly, soft thing that I kind of want to rip, but I think I'm not supposed to rip it. I'm so scared because it's like probably one of the most expensive things that I own right now. Yes. It's like a little monitor blanket. The build quality on this is so solid. You can immediately feel it. Oh! Come on! Dang, that's nice.
Pretty. Those are actually pretty.
That's so gorgeous. I'm gonna check the second box. Sharp. Key. You know, maybe keys are not made for this. Maybe this is not the purpose of keys. Same experience so far. Oh, shoot. It's caressing it like a baby. That was a little creepy. Those are all 3 boxes. This is so sick. Jake just told me I missed something in the bottom of the box, which is this killer shirt that they sent me, or baseball tee. We don't have baseball tees in South Africa because we don't have baseball, but dang. Should I wear this? So I'm just gonna get these monitors set up, and then I'll tell you guys about all the equipment that I use in the studio. One thing about Sweetwater that kind of blew my mind was the moment I told them about the gear that I wanted, I got a call from my sales representative. I didn't even know you get like a personalized sales representative that takes care of you. That blew my mind. His name is Ryan. He gave me a call and he was like, hey man, I just want to make sure I saw you ordered these monitors. Tell me a bit about your studio. How big is it? Like, what are you planning to mix on it? Ryan is like he's also an engineer, a recording engineer. He produces music. He has a studio. So he was like, yeah, I've tried those. I've tried these. So I can give you some help. And I was like, this is insane. I told him about the dimensions of the studio. And he actually said that the monitors that I originally planned, which weren't these ones, was a bit too boomy for the size of the room. And he gave me some really, really good advice. So I did some research and it turns out that these focal shapes are actually much better for a room of this size. It's not a big room, it's like 12 by 12 and it's completely isolated and treated. So it's a little bit boomy in like the lower mids. And he was like, yeah, dude, like those monitors you had planned will be pretty boomy, especially the kick and the toms. And so he recommended these. But all this to say, Ryan is the boss, and I've never like worked with a company where they would just like give you a call and be like, hey, I just want to double check on the gear that you used. Would you want some advice? I'm not just saying this to build up Sweetwater. This is a real thing. Like if you check out on Sweetwater, somebody's going to contact you and like give you advice. It's insane. They've got the best customer service in the business. So thank you, Ryan. You're a boss.
Yeah, they did it. They do it for like everybody too. Like I've
right.
ordered from Sweetwater, and they like call me, and I had this like 30-minute conversation with this dude about like, oh, what are you doing with your music?
I love it.
What's your channel? Let me check it out.
That's so dope. Okay, got a green light. Holy crap. Oh, that's rad. That's so weird. I've been listening to the same monitors for like 8 years. So like hearing it through different monitors is so wild. That's so clear. Like the upper mids is so defined. I've never heard that in my mixes before.
It's like so crispy.
Right.
You know?
Dang, that's cool. That already sounds so much better. Awesome. Let me talk you guys through all the gear that I use in this room. I'm going to start from the top to the bottom, and I'm going to do this as quickly as possible because there's a ton of stuff. Keep in mind, just scroll down, click on the link, and you can see all of the gear that I'm about to mention, or like 99% of it, on that top picks page on Sweetwater. If you're watching this close to Black Friday or Cyber Monday, there will be insane deals on that page. So no pressure, but a little bit of pressure. If you're in the market for anything, definitely keep an eye on that page. And definitely follow along as I'm talking about the gear that I use. So let me just start with the drums. So you guys know I've been playing the Performance Series by DW for the longest time, since 2011 I think. It is the Performance Series in Sapphire Blue. I'm doing the 4-piece configuration right now, which is a 10-inch rack tom. It's 10 by 8, then a 16 by 16 floor tom. I also do the 22 by 18 kick, a 14 by 6.5 U-drum cherry bomb snare, which is an aluminum snare, or an aluminum snare if you're from America. In terms of cymbals, all Sabian, of course. What else? Love Sabian. I'm currently playing the 15-inch groove hats. I'm using the 18-inch HHX thin crash. The splash is a 7-inch HHX evolution splash. And then I've got this little stack chopper thing going on. It is a 6-inch AA splash on top of a 8-inch chopper. I love it. Sounds awesome. In terms of the ride, I usually alternate between the 22-inch Omni or this one that I've got on right now, which is an AAX ISO ride, and this is 20 inches. It's really bright, it's really articulate. The Omni is a bit more dry, so I usually move between the two. And then lastly, I've got this crash on the right-hand side, which has been my go-to main crash for, I think, since I started playing Sabian. So I love this crash. It's probably my all-time favorite crash that Sabian make. This is the HHX Extreme Crash, and this one is 19 inches. In terms of heads, I'm doing G2 coated heads on the toms. Right now, I've got a UV2 coated on the snare. I'm just trying it out. It sounds really cool. It's really open. It's not as dry as the Evans HD Dry, which is usually my main snare head. And then I do an EQ3 on the kick. One of my favorite things to use is the big fat snare drum. It's awesome. You guys have probably seen other people use it too. It's such a rad sound. I put that on the snare from time to time. I use Steve's Donut as well as the Snare Boreen. Snare Boreen? Both sound really awesome, and that's listed on the topics page as well. In terms of hardware, DW rack system with appropriate clamps. I love the rack system, especially because I'm set up in my studio, so there are no stands on the floor, because in this really small studio, that really helps a lot, keeps this footprint small. DW Airlift 9000 throne with this friggin' huge like tractor seat thing, which is ridiculously comfortable. Airlift 9000 snare stand. I've got a 2-legged 9000 hi-hat stand, and then just the DW 9000 double pedal. For sticks, I use the ProMark 5B Select Balance Rebound sticks with acorn tip. I really like the rebound balance as opposed to the forward balance, but these have been my go-to sticks ever since I tried them. I really like these. In terms of cameras, I'm so excited to say that finally, after 5 years, I'm using GoPro Hero 8. I also use SanDisk Ultra 128 gig micro SD cards in each of these cameras. Then to mount the cameras, I use GoPro Flex clamps. They're these awesome, flexible, movable, adjustable clamps, and they're really solid and they hold the cameras really well. But if you want to make slight adjustments, English is hard. If you want to make slight adjustments, they're really good for that, and I've been using them ever since I've been using GoPros, which is like, what, 5-6 years? So they're awesome, I love them. The lights that I use are PBL 24-inch by 24-inch softboxes. I try to get them as high above the kit as possible. I've also been using them for a really long time. And then I also use 85-watt bulbs in each light, and they operate at 5500 Kelvin. Then in terms of software, I use Magic's Vegas Pro 17 for all my video editing. I've been using Vegas for 14 years. I've never edited with any other piece of software, so I love Vegas. I record and mix in Cubase 9, and I use Waves plugins. Then in terms of in-ears, I use All Clear in-ears. My main pair is a set of Spire in-ears. They have 6 drivers. I'm actually releasing a review video on these in-ears very soon. So I did a full thorough review on the Spire, the CMVK, and then the Tour set. So 3 sets of in-ears, and I did a review that I'll upload like early December for you guys to check out. Then workstations. My main workstation here at the studio is an Asus PA90 workstation. It looks like a friggin' like a nuclear reactor. It looks really dope. It's very stable, very fast. And then my workstation at home is a Republic of Gamers Zephyrus GX701 laptop. It's like a gaming laptop, but gaming laptops are usually really good for production too. And when you're sick of production, you can play some Borderlands 3. So you know, it's like a really good trade-off. Then interfaces. My main interface it was always a PreSonus one. You guys know I've used PreSonus forever. I recently upgraded to the Arturia Audio Fuse 8 Pre interface, which has absolutely blown my mind. You don't realize how big of a difference high quality preamps make until you hear them. And so the Arturia just completely blew my mind. So that's my main interface. Secondary interface is a PreSonus Digimax D8, and I just use that to add 8 additional channels. I just connect that to the Audio Fuse 8 Pre with an ADAT cable, so it's super easy. And then I use a Focusrite Scarlett Solo interface at home. Then for mics, I'm using all Audix on the kit. I use 2 Audix i5s on the snare, one on the top, one on the bottom. I use an 80X51 on the hats. I actually use the same mic on the stack as well as underneath the ride. Then for the overheads, I got 2 awesome SCX25As, a D4 on the floor tom, and then a D6 in the kick. In terms of power, I know this is super random, who talks about power supplies, but I've been using the Furman SS6B power supply or power strip for the longest time. It's super dependable, really clean power. So if you guys want to check it out, that's on the page too. And then lastly, the Focal Shape 65s, which are my main studio monitors, which I'm so excited about. This is really crazy. I just want to say, like, I know this is an equipment video and I'm like gigging out of our equipment and listing all the equipment, but I'm kind of like having a little bit of an Oprah moment, realizing that I own all of the gear in this room. And that blows my mind because I started out with borrowed equipment, begged my friends to borrow their equipment so I could make the first set of videos that I did 13 years ago. So to be able to stand in a room with this amazing gear and it's my gear, that's crazy to me. So I just want you guys to know that I'm so ridiculously thankful. Like I said, I don't care about being cool and pretending like I'm used to this. I'm not used to this. I don't think anybody should be used to this. This blows my mind. I'm super thankful. It's all possible because of your support, because you guys watch my videos. It means the world to me. And so, like I said, to say thank you, we're giving away 2 Sabian HHX cymbals, which I'm so excited about. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for watching my videos. I can't wait to give you guys, 2 of you guys, each an HHX cymbal. Huge thank you to Sweetwater for providing the cymbal for the giveaway, for helping me with all of the gear. Thank you so much to Ryan, my sales agent, who called me and helped me pick the right gear for this room. And then thank you so much to Sabian for providing the cymbal for the giveaway. Thanks to you guys for what I sound like this is an acceptance speech right now. Did I win an Oscar? I don't know what's happening. I'm just really thankful. Thank you for watching. Thanks Sweetwater. Thanks Sabian. Go into the competition and please win a cymbal. That would be great. 2 of you guys are going to win a killer cymbal. Let me know in the comments below if there are any other videos of this nature that you'd like to see. If you'd like me to review anything on the kit or review the monitors, or if there's anything maybe non-drumming related and more equipment related that you'd like me to see me speak about, please let me know. I read every single comment that you guys post. I might not respond to all of them, but I read every single one. So I would love some feedback from you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.